Bullshit. Yeah, sniper.
Just mayhem. It was absolutely crazy. I watched a guy get shot and killed across the street.
More on this breaking story to come.
I built a Wix website overnight, and it helped launch my career as a sketch artist. There's beauty in everything, and being there firsthand is, of course, the best way to experience it. As a reportage illustrator, my art unfolds in real time. So my website needs to showcase the kinetic energy behind this craft. I draw fast, and my site keeps up.
Oh, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks, because apparently they're talking about the alien disclosure, the UFOs, and these twats out there. You gonna wanna stop rolling your fat doobies tonight, because it's now or never. That's what they're saying. You don't have to like the video, guys. You don't even have to subscribe, but thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel. But first of all, you're gonna wanna see this, okay? Pastors claim Donald Trump's rumored alien files could challenge Christian beliefs, urging churches to prepare. You got the FBI director, Cash Patel, Uncle Cash. He confirmed that the UFO files have been delivered for release. And then you have Perry Stone saying this, and this video is going mega viral. Maybe some of you guys have already seen it, but wait for what's to come right after, because we gotta talk about the lizard people, not just them, but they're also talking about the gray aliens, not the gay aliens, guys. There's R in the game, man. You guys almost got jokes, and I read your guys' comments, but okay, haha, funny. But first of all, check this out. Roll.
A friend that sent me a text message. I was in a meeting.
Pizza, get your pizza. Oh shit! Ah!
Saturday.
There's one more.
Morning. And he said, Harry,
no!
Give me a call. I have some information that
help me!
My attention. Of course, when a friend of yours does that you know quite well, you have no idea what.
This is perfect timing, though. Okay, let me just pause that for a second. Let me show you this. Now, this is that famous UFO crash
you
that
got
happened
fucking powers on your ass.
In Russia, on the
Damn.
Right, on Mother Russia. So this
he got fucking power up still, like it's fucking Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, still
that was an
questionable
Iceland
shortly,
update.
but if you were to see that nowadays, bro, nobody would believe that. So yeah, no, I thought that was interesting, and yeah, good timing there. Okay, let's check. Let's get back to it.
Information they're talking about. And I'm not going to go into great detail, but there were a large number of pastors that had been invited to go to a certain state to hear some men in the United States government and others share with them a concern that they had. And this particular man, I'll not name him, and then we may end up doing some teachings with him or having an event at his church. He has a great church. But he said, Perry, what they're about to release, from what we're hearing.
Oh, here we go.
There's going to be a release concerning aliens and concerning unidentified flying object spacecraft that some of the people who were in the meeting were telling us as pastors, you need to prepare your people and you need to get ready to answer them for what you're about to hear being released. And some of it has to do with crafts that have been discovered that are not allegedly a part of our planet, and the materials they're made of are not a part of our planet.
Ain't no way.
Very strange reptilian-looking creatures.
Wow!
And other things that almost sound like something out of a sci-fi movie or Orson Welles' book.
Mom! They confront the reptilians! They confront the lizard people! And then
I had a friend that sent me.
Then Alan Didio, or Didio, my bad. Alan Didio, not Alan Diddy. Alan Didio said, I was in this meeting and it's absolutely true. To which the representative, Anna Polina Luna, the U.S. representative, she responded by saying, please provide us with who you talk to. And Alan Didio, not Alan Diddy, Alan Didio says, I have direct messaged you with additional information. Thank you for your work on this. So I don't know what bro actually DM'd her. We don't know about it. We just gotta wait and see. But yeah, no, this is the trending topic right now. Everybody's talking about the alien disclosure, and I guess the time is nigh. I want to know your take, but yeah, let's actually get to the gray aliens, not the gay aliens, the gray aliens, the gray ones, right? Check this.
Evil? I think they're desperate. I think that they're trying to survive, and I think they want to come here. I think they want to live here on our planet, and they can't do so without borrowing heavily from our gene pool.
Yeah, and nowadays we also are hearing about the aliens breeding with humans. If they gotta come in here, bro, they gotta pay taxes, bro. If tomorrow they come out and they say aliens are real, cut our taxes, bro. I want taxes being cut immediately, effective immediately, and let these aliens.
He said, "I want taxes to be cut."
Like, you know what I mean, right? Like the video if you agree. Well, you don't have to, but you know.
Let's get into
I
that.
want to know your take
Let's
on it.
unpack that. There is, if you look at the story that the molecular biologist on Reddit put out, a lot of that taps into their diet and how they digest food and how they produce waste. It is said, according to him, that with, the fact that they don't have teeth, that they have these small openings as mouths, they have a separate trachea and esophagus, which, by the way, genius.
Yeah, no, thank God, bro. Thank God they got no teeth. Thank God they got small mouths, man. I don't want to wake up tomorrow and hear that an alien ate some of you guys out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I don't wanna hear none of that before GTA 6, bro. Aliens before GTA 6, that's enough as it is, bro. No. I hope these aliens are vegans also.
He said that they mainly would have to, consume a liquid diet high in copper.
That's good.
Because copper was found to be, in really high content in the blood. Yeah. You have a theory on this, and it's not necessarily a theory that is, it's not of love and light. I'll tell you that.
No, it's very dark.
They're evil?
That is Area 52. Shout out to Area 52. That's the channel name. Now let me actually show you guys this footage. This is night vision goggles. This man not only captures birds, planes, satellites, but also something crazy as well. And you're gonna see the sharp turns, the zigzag movements, okay? But quickly though, gotta take a second to shout out you guys, especially Jennifer, Flynn, the homie Dark Tower yet again, Oliver, Joseph, and the homie Nathan yet again as well. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel, for being members, for supporting the channel, for liking the video, subscribing, becoming members, and all that. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the blessings, man. Appreciate the love. And let's get back to the content here, and yeah, check this out. Roll it.
So this is what birds look like on night vision. See?
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Simple, arrow, flying. You guys know what these things are. They're satellites. They're little dots that are moving. They're not stars. They're not planes. They're just moving in a straight line across the sky. That's an airplane. You can see the FAA like flag.
Somebody's shooting me over here.
Nothing to see here. Nothing exciting.
There's a whole team over here shooting me.
Look at that. What is this?
On!
Look at how it's moving.
Yep,
Look how fast it's moving. And this isn't even it. Just wait. Wait.
I'll go ahead and pick you up and drive back to me.
Turning a little bit. And then 45-degree angle change.
Jen, hurry.
Tell me these things aren't real. Tell me they aren't real.
Yeah, perhaps went to get Taco Bell there, right? Yeah, no, absolutely. Definitely wild. They're gonna have a hard time explaining like all of these sightings that we have seen over the decades, right? And you were crazy. You were labeled like Coco or Cuckoo, right? You were labeled a loony talking about these topics like a couple of decades ago, but now it's pretty normal. And I really wonder, right, like how are they gonna come out and talk about it when you got the president of the United States, guys, not talking politics there, okay? Whether you love him or hate him, he's the president of the United States, and I'm not in the United States, but what I'm trying to get at is when a president of the United States talks about UFOs and aliens and openly and talking about, you know, disclosing, it's pretty big. And then you hear like stories like these. I mean, something gotta give, right? Like you gotta be flipping my flag, but so I guess we all understand that something is about to come. Now, is it gonna be like Project Bluebeam, Project Blue Balls, or are we gonna get the real disclosure?
There's another team coming from the right side too. On the right side of us. On the right side of us. There's another team coming on the right side of you. Watch out. I'm just saying they're gonna start shooting.
We all have opinions, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, right? We can have discussion. We can talk about it. It's a fascinating topic. And two of the biggest questions are we alone in the universe, and what happens after we die? So this is one of those questions that we them, and we want to know the dang truth. The public demand answers. We demand answers, and if we get the real, honest-to-God truth, that would be amazing. But are we actually gonna? Very hard to say, though. Honestly, very hard to believe that we're gonna get the real one. But let's wait for it. So,
oh fuck! There's another team on the left side of me right here, though, too. Fuck! There's three. They're pinching. They're pinching.
I mean, their beliefs, right? I mean, if you got your beliefs, that's awesome, right? But, you know, some people believe that aliens are not real.
See, they're going to get pinched by the team over there, too.
Some believe that these are just demons and angels. And another factor to consider here is that we have been, call it what it is, like conditioned, and, you know, we have been, what was this called, desensitized through movies, and this is a crazy beautiful footage, right? Yeah, holy smokers. It ain't no danger. We have been desensitized by Hollywood and movies to believe that aliens are real, this, that, the other. But we also have been conditioned by whistleblowers that the gray aliens are the evil ones, and the Nordics are the good ones, and the mantis aliens are the insectoids. Those are the most intelligent ones.
Come here, boy.
And then you got the legit people,
the Brazilian shapeshifters.
Those are the ones in our governments. Those are the ones that really like controlling, you know, the big stuff behind the scenes. So we have been conditioned to believe that. I guess if tomorrow we see looking aliens, evil-looking aliens, I guess people are gonna call them demons, right? If we see like cute little alien baddies out there, cute alien baddies and aliens out there, people are gonna call, look at them, so cute, angels, demons, or not demons, but angels or aliens, right? So, yeah, man, regardless of what they come out with tomorrow, it's...
We're just 6 degrees of separation from anything you want to know. But a college degree is closer than you think. Sophia Learning offers real college-level courses that are designed to...
It's going to be hard to believe those. But this is...
Come on, people over here.
So this is Jake Barber, the Eyes Wide Open guy. That's what the internet called him. He was the guy behind the X-Ship UFO reveal. Check this.
Yeah. My team was deployed. Yeah. We secured the perimeter. Yeah. We secured that target. Yeah. We transported that target. We escorted that target and provided security for that target. That target was transported to a facility of a very well-known government-private partner. The decision was made to bring in a team that represented a different private partner who was working on consciousness and the mechanism by which humans could interface with technology. The two were merged, and we were involved with that process. Craft crashed.
Yeah, he's talking about the X-Ship UFO, and he was the guy that actually recovered it, and you saw the news, and you saw the video of it as well. A lot of people made fun of it, and a lot of people believed it, a lot of people didn't believe. People were left with more questions than answers, obviously, but that happened a couple of months ago at this point. So
there is a massive hole in Siberia right now, and it will not stop growing. Scientists actually call this the gateway to the underworld, and it's the largest permafrost crater on Earth. It's over 3,200 feet wide, it's over 100 meters deep, and it is 200 acres of frozen Siberian ground caving in on itself. It is so massive that you can see it from space, and they're saying that it is swallowing 35 million cubic feet of earth every single year. Here's the part that's insane though, because they're saying that it wasn't always there. In the 1960s, it was barely a scratch on the landscape. Then they're saying that deforestation exposed the permafrost to sunlight, and then the frozen ground started melting, the soil collapsed, and then it never stopped. It tripled in size between 1991 and 2018 alone, and the cliff face is retreating 40 feet per year, and there is nothing that anybody can do or figure out to slow it down. But here's the part that's genuinely crazy, because that permafrost has been frozen for up to 650,000 years, and as it's thawing, it's spitting out ancient fossils and releasing trapped carbon. Scientists were even able to revive a 48,500-year-old virus from this same type of permafrost.
And right now there's this new, I'll get into it. You probably hear about the hantavirus. I don't know what's a hantavirus, some old commercial like that. Yeah, man. Society, when it was our time to be an adult.
In the past. So there's ancient life, ancient carbon, and ancient diseases all releasing at the same time, and nobody's talking about it.
Help, you're not even talking.
Call this entire place the gateway to the underworld, but honestly, that might be an understatement.
Yeah, looks like we got another problem, ladies and gentlemen. Disasters and problems. Yep, that's the name of the game, man. That's the name of the game. We really be living on a prayer right now, bro. We really living on a prayer. So this is what? Dicenian? Okay, how do you pronounce that? Check this out.
We will expose the truth on Dicenian glass. Dicenian glass is a special dye that is derived from coal tar. In 1911, a man by the name of Walter John Kilner developed a device called the Kilner screen. This screen consisted of collodion-coated, dye-treated glass plates with Dicenian dye sandwiched in the middle. In his book, The Human Atmosphere, Kilner proved that by using these two glass panes as wearable eyeglasses, the user would be able to train the eyes to perceive electromagnetic radiation outside the normal spectrum of visible light. Kilner not only proved the existence of the human aura, but also proves that by using this special dye, you can pierce the tapestry of the third dimension and gaze into the dimensions above. After Kilner published his findings, the United States swiftly stepped in. They confiscated everything and degraded the dye. Not only is Dicenium extremely hard to get a hold of, it is almost completely blacklisted. Today,
okay, I don't know if I want to believe into that one, but there's this thing which we talked about prior, scientific fact. It's a scientific fact that humans see 0.0035% of reality. So maybe if you wear these glasses, you might see a little bit more.
the trouble is...
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I got the TikTok music, man. We're gonna lower it down. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. If it is, then my voice might sound a little muffled. So I just want to let you guys know, because that's what happens when you try to remove the music. So that's why I'm lowering it. Yeah, watch should be nothing. I've seen these videos. They're always interesting because they zoom in into random places. What? Did I see something there? What the hell? Sheesh. Okay, so that is Steve. Yeah, people always like zoom in and yeah, looks like he's chilling. He just absorbing everything. That's good. That's good. Sometimes you gotta just relax and let in everything. Pause. And then you got this man. Wow. Ain't no way. Okay. How? What the hell? That looked like... Okay, a dragon... Oh, shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, that looked like the dragon face, and he got that dragon emoji, too. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
The trouble is, when you play with the devil, he doesn't...
Video this. Fighting people without telling me again. I'm just watching them go across. I'm not saying anything. I'm dead and I'm right here. You're over there doing your thing.
That's why you hear rock stars sometimes say, I sold my soul to the devil. Because once you make that trade, he'll give you what you want. But people need to understand that the devil is not sharing his kingdom with you. When I was studying all this witchcraft, I thought everything was wonderful. The same spirits that gave me power began to turn on me. It was as if all of a sudden the same voices that would say, this man is committing adultery, or this woman steals at work, or this girl's going to get married last year, when I was reading cards would now say to me, you should die. I would walk around with a gun in my mouth. I remember the metal used to burn my tongue. I would just suck on a gun, waiting for the moment to stop this power that I had entered into, stop the destruction of my mind. The trouble is, when you...
They had the dream. You're gonna do a Neil Diamond show?
Ready? You're back.
Tell me I'm doing the right thing.
Okay, so what did you learn from this one?
One of the things I was disappointed you didn't put in the film is the alien book that Bob's talked about.
Yeah.
This is a book that Bob's described that had allegedly translucent.
Yeah, no, there's a box right there.
He said it was an alien.
Why do you run that way? There's a box the other way. Why do you run that way?
And it would
salt water.
Is this real, or is this?
No, this is a box.
Like, maybe this is like fake here. It doesn't have that label. So is this real? What I mean is, like, did Ross Coulter actually say this, or this is like AI and because AI has gotten to the point where people can make people say what they have never said to begin with. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome on in, brother. You feel what I'm saying?
One of the things I was disappointed. He said it was an alien text of some kind, and you go through it, and it would show X-ray style imagery of structures.
The reason why, and I